What's good, my loves? Welcome to my channel. My name is Sima, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my go-to summery glowy makeup look. This is a 100% sweat-proof makeup look that is guaranteed to stay on your face for the entire day, 12 hours, even longer than that. I know, because I literally be walking around for like 7 to 12, maybe up to 16 hours a day, literally wearing the same makeup. So trust me, you guys, when I tell you it's gonna stay on, it is going to stay on. It's super easy to follow along, and it's very fun and very glowy as well. So without further ado, let's get started. So we're starting out with a fresh face, and I'm gonna be first going in to prep my face with my Dime Beauty Hyaluronic Acid. This is an amazing serum that actually locks all the moisture into your skin. So you're gonna be looking hydrated, and your skin's gonna be looking plump and fresh for the entire day. So I use my fingers to gently rub it into my skin around my face, and I'm also gonna be going on my neck a little bit before I go in with my other Dime Beauty bottle. This is my Hyper Glow Serum, and I love this serum because it's filled with antioxidants and ingredients that keep your skin very healthy throughout the day, and it also works as an amazing primer, even though I'm still probably going to be going in and using primer anyway. But similar to the last serum, I just use my fingers and I spread it all over my face and all over my neck before I go in with my primer. And for my primer today, I'm going to be using my Milk Makeup Hydro Primer. This is an amazing primer, you guys. I use this all throughout summer. It's so hydrating. It feels so cool on your skin, and it also feels kind of sticky, so you know it's a pretty good makeup base as well. So then I go in with my Urban Decay foundation. This is in the shade medium, and it goes perfectly with my skin tone. It fits on so flawlessly and seamlessly. It almost makes it difficult to put on foundation in a way because I never know if I blended it in enough. So if you see me kind of like zooming in onto the camera, leaning forward a little bit, that's why. But I just put it all over my face and all over my neck and just blend everything out and dab the product in with my fingers so it doesn't get streaky at all. Then for my concealer, I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. All-time favorite concealer. Every YouTuber uses this concealer, I feel like, every beauty influencer. And it's there for a reason. It honestly is like such an amazing match for anyone's skin. And it just stays on all day, and the product itself you don't have to use much at all. So as you can see, I'm using a wet beauty blender to dab out the product into my skin, and you guys can see how well this concealer works. Like, there are no streaks at all, barely have to do anything just to get the product in. So I just dab it in real quick. Then for my contour, I'm actually going to be using my LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm going to be using this as a cream contour just because I like cream contours a lot more in the summer than powder contours. So I'm taking my concealer and I'm just outlining where I would typically put my contour if I was using a powder. I'm a little bit more liberal with how I apply this just because it's a cream base, so you can just pretty much dab out any excess product if you want to. But I'm going to be taking the same beauty blender. I'm going to dab it into my skin, and I want to make sure that the beauty blender is still a little bit wet just so all the product doesn't get absorbed into the sponge itself, because that's a big mistake that a lot of people do. You go in with a dry beauty blender and you just end up getting way too much of the product absorbed into the sponge as opposed to getting it onto your skin. So I'm just dabbing everything out, and you guys can see that it's working very nicely. It actually makes me look a little bit more bronzy too, which I absolutely love. And I'm just making sure that I get everything in, so it does take a little bit. Then I apply my translucent powder. This is a new powder that I've been using. It's from Dermablend, and I've been hearing so many great reviews about it during the summer. It's a very great setting powder for your face, and it's gonna keep all that makeup that you put on locked in. I did put a lot on my face, but that's totally okay because it's actually better to let it bake onto your face for a little bit and then go in and do your eyes after, just because the powder can catch any of the excess eye makeup that or residue that's on your face. So it's really great. So I'm just applying that. And then I'm going to be going in with my Naughty palette. What other palette have I ever used for you guys? I actually was going to use my Take Me Back to Brazil palette for this video just because it's my go-to summer palette. But I also thought that it wasn't really as glowy and shimmery as I wanted this look to be. So I'm just using like a champagne shimmer for my lid. I actually think I used a matte base before I put the shimmer, so I used two shades. I used a matte like cream shade, and then I went in with my shimmer, and then I'm just using the powder once again just to make sure that everything is looking good. Then I go in with my mascara and I just do my lashes a little bit. Just the first coat, and I use the same little spoolie from the mascara bottle for my eyebrows just to lightly outline where I'm gonna be placing the pencil later. And I really just go over the natural shape of my brow. I don't like to do too much. If you are gonna be going a little bit darker with your eyebrows, you guys, make sure that it's near the arch, okay? You don't wanna go too far out and you don't wanna go too far in either. Well, actually, if you go too far in, it's really not that big of a deal, but really just try to make sure that you're staying along the arch. Then I go in with my Kiss Magnetic Liner, and I just apply that onto my eye. I know I'm totally going to be messing up my eyeliner just because I'm doing everything on camera as opposed to just sitting in front of a mirror, but you know, just how the show goes. Then I apply the lash and it goes on super easily. I applied the other one off camera just because it was a little bit easier for me, but you guys can see how the eyes are looking. It's looking natural. Then I go in with a little cocoa shade for my crease, and I use kind of like a flat tip brush to get everything in. I'm not trying to go too crazy with my eyes. I always end up doing so, but that's just me, you guys. Apply as much as you need to. I add some shimmer to my brow bone as well, just to open up the eye a bit more. And then I also go in with a lighter brownish peachy shade for the middle of my lid, just so that everything just blends out more evenly. I like to do this after I apply the darker shade on the outer part of my crease, just because, look, you guys, like, it looks so much better. Then I take my bronzer, my big fluffy brush that I love oh so much, and I just apply bronzer very freely onto my skin. I don't really care where I put it, to be quite honest, but I try to put it a little bit above my contour and then around my forehead and on my nose. Then I go in with my highlight. I'm not doing too much highlight right now. I'll be applying more after I put on my setting spray, but I just apply highlight to where I just want to apply it. Then I go in with my Kat Von D Tattoo Lip Liner. This is my go-to lip liner for summer because, you guys, this is just not going to come off, okay? Like, I could eat like 5 meals in a day while wearing like this lip liner and it will still stay on. I promise you, this is not going to come off. The only way that it would come off is with excessive sweat, but aside from that, yeah. Then I go in with my Aloha Coconut Chapstick before I go in with my lip gloss. And this lip gloss that I'm using is from Maybelline, and I actually got 3 different shades. I got this really pretty pink shade that I'm using right now, and then I also got like a baby pink shade and also a clear lip gloss. So right now I'm using the really pretty pink shade, then going over with some brown liner on the corners of my top lid. I kind of like giving it that ombre look. It also makes my lips look really pretty. So then I go in with my Milani sunscreen setting spray. This actually has a built-in SPF of 30, and it's also a setting spray, so it locks in your makeup for like 16 hours. And then I go over that with my highlight just to make me extra glowy, and this is the final look. So this is my go-to summer makeup look, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Like and leave a comment down below telling me what look I should do next. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.